Hey guys, welcome to another Team Tour video. Something I'm really excited to bring you, which is a Batman team. We haven't had a good Batman set in a very long time, and I just got this legacy card for the best common Batman piece ever printed, so I wanted to show off this team. It's a Bronze Age legality. Realistically, this is a flex spot that could be any other Batman family, but I really like this Batman, so I'm using him. The main piece is just play this Robin. This Robin is sick, and this Batman is great. He's not as cool as his 200 point non-legacy card version, but I really like what this one does, and making him 100 points for one of the best Batman that's ever been printed is really great. So, for starters, start off, because we have the new equipment rule, we are playing the utility belt. It's free on Batman because he's Batman family, so we don't have to pay for it. Every turn, you get to roll a dice, and then you turn it up to that many because it's Batman, and then he gets a different ability for each one. So it's kind of cool. Just free stuff. We like free stuff. Makes it easy. So Batman, he's a little hard to see because these foils do not show up super well on my camera. He has traded flying, which is great. So it helps deployment. He didn't need it. We love it. And then he has, whenever he carries somebody, they get the Batman team ability until your next turn. Now, all of these guys have the Batman team ability that really works for when he's outside of a Batman family team. Wonder Woman doesn't, but she's a team player, so you just team player the Batman team ability. But when he's on the Batman family, Gotham City, Justice League International, Outsiders, or Detective Team, that's great. Outsiders got a lot of support in this Batman set, so you can build on that. He's got traded super senses and willpower. That's super great. Just helps him to avoid more attacks. And then we have Smoke Cloud as a special attack action. This is not on his top click, but is a very cool ability. It's Smoke Cloud, Precision Strike, and then free. If he occupies hindering terrain, you can place him in hindering terrain that is within 4 squares of where he is. So you can place him within a square of hindering terrain. This map's actually kind of good setup for it. I'm very happy about this map. We're gonna flip him over. He ignores characters for ignores hindering on his targeting, so that's great. And then we look at his dial. We've got 10 clicks here. He starts with toughness, then goes to combat reflexes, so he becomes a 19. He's kind of squishy, but he has that outwit and the perplex that alternates on a regular basis. He's got his special jump to another square of hindering, so he's kind of hard to shoot from range, and then when you get up close to him, you've got to roll 19s and 18s, so you've got that difficulty there. And then we have some other cool interactions, like Wonder Woman can help take care of him. But this Batman is one of the greatest Batmans that has ever been made. If you do not have this Batman, this is Batman number 1 from the Streets of Gotham set. Pick one up. They're like $5. Well, they were before the legacy card. Just so that way you have this. This is one of the best Batman ever made. Not one of the best Batman ever made, but a pretty cool Batman is the Elseworlds Batman. This is the Batman from The Dark Knight Returns. Cool sculpt with his cape all flying up. So he's Batman family, Gotham City future. He has improved movement, hindering, doesn't matter. And then he has a trait: when Batman occupies cleared terrain and is given a non-free action after actions resolve, you may place him in printed hindering terrain within 4 squares in line of fire. So the reason why I chose him was that ability. It works very similarly to the legacy card Batman's, except it's got to be printed terrain, and he's got to occupy clear terrain. But you can charge into different positions and then hop out rather than give a free action to do it. So it just kind of happens. So on a team with a Merlin, you can still do it. So that's kind of cool. He also has a special damage power where he can use Outwit and Shape Change. So he can help to not take as much damage, counter some opponent's abilities. Like we said, he's got Batman family. And then we look at his dial. He's got 2 move and attack right in the beginning with charge, and he has precision strike. He has that outwit and shape change on his first 3 dials. And then once he hits 3, he gets Flurry, Precision Strike at a 12. He has a 5 range, something I did not say on the other Batman. He has a 6 range, which is very good. Bully 1 target, so he can kind of shoot and get into different positions. And he does that deployment where we'll charge somebody 4 squares on a small map. It's great. And then we hop back, and if we need to next turn, we can just take a shot on that guy, because they either have to come up to us or they can't shoot us unless they ignore hindering. So this Batman's kind of just a good backup piece to the other Batman. And then we can't have a Batman without Robin. This is Chase Robin from the Batman set. I was very happy to pull this piece. This piece is cracked. So he's only 25 points, very cheap piece. But what he does is cool. Let's go over his keywords. He's Batman Family, Gotham City, Mystery Inc., Celebrity, and Detective. Mystery Inc. is cool because you can play him on a Scooby-Doo team, and Detective is a good generic keyword, and you can use those detective cards, the mystery cards. But he has the trait, once per turn for all characters with this trait. When a adjacent friendly character named Batman is given a move, close, range, or power action after resolutions, you may give Robin the same type of action as free. So what that means is if either of these two are next to Robin and they do their charge, they do a running shot if they have that, they do a movement, Robin gets to do that too. And then Robin can attack again. It's really helpful when Batman charges somebody, Robin charges with him, and then Robin can come up and hit him again. Just to get that extra damage in there is really nice. He's also a police. And then he's only a couple clicks, but it's more than there should be. Honestly, he's 5 clicks of health for 25 points. That can make 2 attacks in a round is great. He's got close combat expert all the way down, so he's actually hitting at a 12-3. He's gonna hit a lot. And then we have that outwit with Elseworlds Batman and perplex with this Batman or outwit depending on where he's at. So we can get through those damage reducers and just do a lot of extra damage. In a fun world, we've got 3 damage on a Batman and then 6 damage on Robin. 9 damage kills most things. Real easy. And we're rolling high because this Batman starts with a 12. So 25 points. This is a very cool figure. Now he is a chase, but he's very necessary for a Batman team. And then to follow up and fill out points for the last bit of our Batman team, I needed something. I wanted to use newer pieces, and this Wonder Woman is very good because she is part of the Trinity from this set. She has the Batman Family and Gotham City keywords like the Superman and the Batman that are also in the common slot. That means is we can play her on here and we have theme. Theme meaning a lot less than it used to. We don't get those probability controls, but I kind of like this. So she has a rally die on 6s, and that's free. Remove one of Wonder Woman's rally die to heal a friendly character within range 1 click. She's our support piece. She's going to make sure that this Batman survive. Robin, we can kind of okay if he dies, but we can heal him if we need to. But we want to keep these guys good. That's our main thing. She also has a giant reach 3 quake, and when she hits after resolutions, hit characters can't use damage powers until your next turn. So we're turning off exploit weakness, we're turning off shape change, perplex, outwit, a lot of good things. Probability control, it's kind of great. So when we look at her, she is impervious on her first 3 clicks at an 18. She's got super senses, so 2 rollouts to prevent that damage. She has a 12 attack and a charge. This is a very close team, but you know, they can't all be ranged, and Batman is really good as playing as a close team because he defeats range teams really easily. And 5 and 6 is nothing to sneeze at on these new smaller maps. And then she goes to super senses on a 4, 5, or 6. So she's gonna get through. Then she goes to flurry, blades, exploit. She's gonna do some damage. She's also got her team player, so she can copy the Batman, so that she also can be the targets of range attacks. This is a cool close combat team. We did get to play this Robin during the pre-release. That's why I like it, and I played this Batman as part of a different team. So I've gotten to use these pieces separately. and they've all done well, and together they're an even better team. You could switch Wonder Woman out for somebody else, but I feel like having that support piece from range is really good. And it's a 6, so your opponent has to try to hit you, but you have some decent rollouts in some of these guys, so hopefully you're not getting hit as often. But that's the way rally dice work, right? Hope you guys enjoyed this Batman team. Tune in next week, see what other cool stuff we've got going for you. We love hearing your support. Comment down below if you have any suggestions. We read all of our comments. Till next time, guys, take it easy.